Park, you got the floor, bud.
Okay, so obviously this is my intro speech, and it's obviously been. So first we got the family. I have some people that aren't actually like family on here, but they just play a big role in it. Like these people. Okay, I'll get to it. So right over here is my big brother Sawyer. I mean, there's not a lot to say about him. He's just always there, you know. This is my brother, obviously. Right here we got Keno, Archer, Xander, and me on helmet day last year at this barbecue thing we used to do where we put stickers on our helmets. And basically Keno was just trying to recruit them early on, and they had no interest in football, but I'm trying to get it started for them. So down here is these two right here aren't actually related to me, but I feel like I see them more than my actual siblings now, so I've just put them there. That's my girlfriend's little sister and my girlfriend's little brother, Grayson and Ava. And I don't know, I guess that picture is kind of tough. We were sleeping in the sink, so pretty cool. This is my mom right here. She, we've all had tough lives ever since, like, we don't really have a father figure in our lives, and my mom had to deal with that, and it hasn't been easy on us or her. So she's been my dad and my mom. Even though my dad's been living with me my whole life, she's still been there. And I got my little brother Archer down here. This picture was actually taken yesterday. Because Xander likes to come raid my house before football practice and eat all the food. And yeah, he was just beating Archer up. I don't know, it looks like he was kind of gonna flip off the camera because you can kind of see his blurry little middle finger right there.
Yeah.
So that's what he was gonna do. And this is my girlfriend's older brother. He's like 13. He's Paxton. He's just 13-year-old kid. Kind of annoying, but fun to hang out with. And next I got the friends. So up there, that was like the first week of school this year. It's like Sawyer, Xander, Bentley, Miss Austin, me, and Tiger. And we were just doing stupid stuff in the hallway, getting ready for a video we were about.
Why is there a neutral face over the little guy up there?
He's
He just had underwear.
he doesn't have clothes on.
I
He has
appreciate.
underwear on.
Okay.
You know,
I appreciate the face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah, that picture right there, that's Bentley's dad, Tiger, Carson, and me. So, basically, I grew up with them, Bentley and his dad and Carson. Every time I needed somewhere to stay with my parents and my dad, you know, we had problems, I was always welcome to come. So,
That's awesome.
pretty much from like 3rd grade to now, they've been in my life like all the time. This is Bentley, Tiger, Ryder, and me. This was right before we were about to go get some Macbirds at the brewery for Bentley's birthday. And yeah, it was just a fun little experience. It was the first, we used to hang out like literally every single day, all of us. That used to be like the group. And there's some crazy stuff that we used to do together. And that was just kind of a reunion because it all kind of fell off. Because we're in high school now, we got girlfriends, we hang out with other people now. So it's just, we don't really hang out as much as we used to. And down there, that's Xander. He took that on my phone in weightlifting class last year. And he took like 50 of them, but I thought I'd keep one. I don't know, Xander's just, he came in 8th grade, and it took a while to get close to him, but once I started talking to him, it was really easy. He's the easiest person to talk to, probably. And then that's me and Bentley at the homecoming parade last week. Homecoming picture thing we were gonna do. And somehow Jared popped in there. I didn't even know he was behind us, but he was. But yeah, that was just a stupid picture. And then down here, this is my girlfriend. So this is the first picture we ever took. And that was back in 8th grade.
Wow.
We've been together for 3 years, almost 4. And she's just, you know, obviously it's been 4 years. Usually they say like, you're young, you're gonna get sick of her, blah blah blah, but I haven't. She's been there, and we've had little fights, but they're not like big fights where you're like, oh my god, I hate you and stuff. So it's like, it's just honestly fun fighting with her because she's always gonna be right, and we know
You've
how it
learned
goes.
well at a young age.
And that's the most recent picture we took. That was after the win on Friday.
Woohoo.
And yeah, that was a nice little thing. So this is football. So I didn't start playing football until my freshman year. Everybody always bugged me about it, and I was always showed no interest in it. Like I was a cross country runner. I didn't like football. I was too small. I was really small, too small for it. My mom didn't want me to play. And then Michael, my 8th grade year, there was a meeting. Michael like basically begged me to play. So I went and I called my mom. I was like, "Hey mom, I'm gonna play football this year." And she was like, "Okay." So then I started doing that, and I started going to all the off-season stuff. I started gaining muscle. I gained like 30 pounds that summer. Got up to like 130, and then I didn't get a lot of playing time because of my first time ever playing freshman year. And week 4 against Novell, I returned the ball. The first time I ever got the ball in a game. I got hit in my arm, and I felt like a burning sensation for the whole rest of the night, and I still played for as long as they put me in. And I went to get an MRI the day after that. I tore my tricep.
Ow.
And it was really minor, so no surgery, nothing like that, but I was still out for the rest of the season. I probably could have played the last 2 weeks, but I was just like, you know what, there's no point. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to get in. So I'm not going to waste my time practicing.
Heal up.
And then last year, I came back sophomore year, had an amazing comeback, had a great season, pick 6, all conference,
Cool.
all that stuff. And then this year, I'm doing even better. I think I got a lot of tackles right now, just doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah, so football has been a really good thing for me. So these are my animals, not all mine. That one over there is Bentley's. Like I said, I grew up with him, and Gus was like a childhood dog to me too. He was just always a fun dog to, make fun when you got stuck in cushion. And this is my cat, Lily. She, I didn't ever want a cat because, I wasn't really a cat person, but my brother wanted her, and then she was really scarred. It was really hard for her to get used to people because she was like from PetSmart, and she had like a story. It said she was in someone's hood of their car driving around for like a couple of weeks, and she was just scarred. She was just not happy. But now she's lovely. She just always wants to
Living the good
pet.
life.
Just she's good. And then
Nothing
this is Chloe. Chloe's definitely had a really rough life. I'm not gonna go into details why, but she's had a really rough life, and I don't know. She's like 9 years old. She's about to be 9, and I got her on Easter, and she's always been there.
It's like she's living a good life
She's
now.
living a good life now for this last past month or whatever. But yeah, she hasn't had a tough life. So this was a really tragic day. So basically, I was at school, just a normal day at school, and I was walking home from school because we live really close to Nickery. So I was in the middle school, ride the bus to Nickery, walk home. And I got off the bus, and my brother was taking too long he was talking to one of the bus drivers. He was taking forever. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to leave without him. My mom didn't like that. She wanted us to walk together. So I ran home, and without him. And then I was getting around the corner to my house, and this house to my right, there was a group of 6 to 8 dogs, all pretty much pit bulls.
That's a
Some-
cane Corso.
That's not a pit bull?
That's a cane Corso. You're looking at that,
Well, I don't know what.
but it looks a lot. It has pit bull
Okay.
in it, but if
because
that.
I just had to find that because obviously I don't know what kind
That's
of.
okay.
I don't have a picture of the dog.
Okay, because I say if a cane Corso got a hold of you, you wouldn't be here.
No, because then that wasn't it. But they were probably they were like puppies though. They weren't like very big, very old. They didn't even have rabies shots yet.
Oh no.
So yes. So all of them came after me. I tried grabbing sticks, hit them with them. It didn't work. I was too little. I was scared for my life. I got knocked down by one of them. I'm not sure which one bit me, but I got bit. I lost all feeling of my arm out of nowhere. I didn't know what was going on. I lifted up my sleeve and I had a chunk out of my arm, and I started screaming, freaking out. Luckily one of my neighbors came out and helped me. I don't know what would have happened if he didn't. They probably would have
I do.
ate me alive. So he came out and started kicking them off me. And then,
No fence, no chains, no nothing,
no,
just
they're
running
just
free.
out there.
So was there
No
any
one's really-
lawsuits or anything, or?
We did go to court, but I don't know what really happened because I was really young. I don't really know how that stuff works.
Should have
still
covered all the
today.
medical bills.
They
but-
killed all the dogs.
Because of the owner, it's just an idiot.
Yeah, so, they ran me home and my dad worked like 5 minutes away, but I don't ever talk to my dad, so I didn't really want him to be there. I didn't want him to be the one that was there, but he had to. So instead, one of the neighbors called an ambulance because I started seizing up.
Dude, you can go into shock easily.
Yeah, I started seizing up, and I guess I don't really remember.
That's
anything.
traumatic at
I don't
that
really
age.
remember anything until the hospital, but I know I rode in the ambulance to the hospital, and then I got there. They said I need like stitches and stuff. So it was really close to my bone. Obviously, I don't know if you guys can see it, but right there, it goes from there to there. My bone's right there, and it's right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like
Yep.
a little shallow thing.
Yep.
It bit through a vein of mine, and I have nerve damage, like really bad nerve damage in my arm.
Yeah.
So like when I used to play basketball and stuff, but I can't really do that because I can't dribble with my left for more than like a minute or two because I have such bad nerve damage. And yeah, it's really hard to go walk around and see dogs now. I get like PTSD, I guess you
Yep.
could call it, and it's just really scary. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
All right.